inside and outside. So let's go ahead and install it. Just go ahead and take off the foot you have on. Simple clamp, and there you go. You're ready to start sewing. So here I'm just going to show you how to attach a string of pearls. So just put it in the pressure foot and through that little tunnel. Make sure you have a, whoopsie, oh boy. Okay, make sure you have it on a zigzag stitch. Ideally you would be using clear monofilament thread. I'm going to use black thread just so you can see it, and remember, if you are using a monofilament thread, to remember to use a metallic needle. So I have my zigzag width at a 4.5, and I'm just going to start sewing. Also with this, you'll want to reduce your stitch tension. If it starts to pucker, reduce the tension even more. Now with this, you can do curves and swirls. It's just about moving the fabric. And then of course you can speed it up a little bit. And I have this string thrown over my shoulder just because it's the easiest way I can think of to feed it. All right, let's take a look. So here we go. It lays nice and flat and looks very pretty, especially if the thread of course was clear, but you can kind of see how that zigzag is what holds it in place. So in this instance, I actually sewed the pearls on the very edge of the fabric along a curve, which is pretty cool, and it's actually not too bad. So I'm going to show you how to do this. You'll take your curved piece of fabric and your string of pearls as before. Just kind of, oh boy, shove the pearls back there. In the foot, you want a little bit of a train. It just makes it easier to work with. And sew a few stitches to get started. So the technique with this is to manipulate the fabric to follow the pearl. So we'll start sewing. You can see as we come up across this corner, I have my hand over here and I'm going to kind of guide the fabric as best as I can to go along the pearl. Or so that the fabric is what needs to be turning, if that makes any sense. So I'm kind of, every time the needle lifts up, I'm kind of just inching it over just a little bit. And you do have to sew kind of slowly for curves like this. So just kind of and I can see I'm coming up against another angle. So here we go, kind of just try to turn. The fabric around the curve. And it gets easier as you go along. Probably have to do it really slow at first, like I did.